Hey and welcome, Hammeh here, and in this video, as always, we'll be rounding up a few quick bits of Overwatch news from the last few days that might have slipped under your radar. Season 4 of Competitive has been confirmed to be ending soon. I try to give you some guidance on when. Nexus Challenge Week 3 is live for the Officer D.va spray and player icon, as well as the Overwatch Nexagon mount. And last but not least, the Overwatch World Cup 2017 committees and groups have been confirmed, as well as cities hosting the group stages. I explain what's going on, as well as some other bits of Overwatch news from the developers on the forums over the past few days. Timecode's in the description below to skip, and as a quick reminder, you might have missed my D.va Heroes of the Storm new voice lines video, so please do check it out if you have the time. Link here at the end of the video and in the description. Okay, on with the news. Put a mark in your calendars, Season 4 is coming to an end pretty soon. On the Overwatch forums the other day, Jeff Kaplan said that Season 4 will come to a close before the end of May. The competitive play card will actually update with a timer later in the month, so you'll be able to see it tick down with the time towards the end, which is a nice little quality of life change. Now, when could this happen? Well, given that there's generally a week, and Jeff said that Season 5 should start around the 1st of June, well, we can estimate May 23rd, perhaps the Tuesday patch day, to perhaps the 25th. That could be roughly when the season's going to end. And then, of course, you have the week of off-season. Don't forget, of course, the most likely to be coming soon new event could well release around the anniversary of Overwatch, which is the 24th of May. Season ending, then an off-season of a week, Overwatch first anniversary event launching then. It all lines up quite nicely in theory, doesn't it? Wasn't a bad season for me personally, I finally hit diamonds, hooray, might do a cheesy Hammeh highlight montage. I have my Ana and Symmetra golden guns already, I need to pick a third. Now the last one was decided by viewers on a stream with a straw poll, so this time you guys in the YouTube comments I think should decide. I'm thinking between D.va, Zarya, Pharah and Soldier. Who do you think I should go for? What are you going for, and how has your competitive season gone? Let me know in the comments. Nexus Challenge Week 3 is live. If you've been playing your Heroes of the Storm over the last few weeks, you can get your Officer D.va spray, Officer D.va icon, and Overwatch Nexagon mount in Heroes of the Storm. Now, this is another 5 games against quick play, non-ranked or ranked, so you have to play against other players. If you haven't started any of this yet and you have access to a PC, you can play 10 games. The first week, 5 versus AI for Oni Genji. You can then do another 5 in quick play for the second week quest, perhaps unranked or ranked 2 if you really want to, for the Officer D.va skin in Overwatch. Remember, all of these quests stack, but you have to complete them one at a time. So if you haven't started yet, you can still start and do the last 2 weeks of quests. Just remember to link your Blizzard or Battle.net account for Heroes of the Storm with your console account if you're an Overwatch console player. You can do that on the Blizzard account website. If you can't play HOTS, the D.va and Oni skins will apparently be in loot crates in the future at some point, according to the dev team, so don't worry about that either. D.va is, by the way, now in Heroes of the Storm PTR, or the Public Test Realm server for testing. She's a lot of fun. A big, bulky bruiser, a ranged warrior. She's got her mech and pilot modes, lots of fun abilities, and she can shove people out the way in a lot of fun ways while doing damage, just like her Overwatch boops. She soaks up a lot of damage with Defense Matrix. Her abilities from Overwatch, I find, actually translate really nicely into Heroes of the Storm. Now, I don't know how long she's going to be on the Public Test server for in Heroes, but she shouldn't be more than a few weeks, I'd imagine, before she actually hits the main game anyway. So even when the Nexus Challenge finishes, maybe if you've got a few gems, a few gold, I'd come back and play D.va. She's a real bunch of fun. Overwatch World Cup committees and groups have been announced. You can head over to worldcup.playoverwatch.com to see your country's committee if they qualified. Now remember, the committee picks the team, they can play in it, but any non-pro players you might see in your committee are quite likely to be helping manage the team and cover the events and competition too. Groups have also been drawn. Now the games will be played in 4 cities around the world over the coming months, so it should be quite an exciting summer. Group A and B are going to be played in Shanghai, China. Hi Dad, my dad lives over there. Group C and D are Sydney, Australia. E and F are Katowice in Poland, and then G and H are in Burbank, USA, where my British boys are going to be going over and playing, so I'm looking forward to that. Do get involved, do be sure to keep an eye out for the Overwatch World Cup on Twitch and on streaming services in the coming months. It's a really fun way to get into Overwatch competitive esports and watching it as a sport if you've not seen it before, and I know a lot of people out there don't watch esports, but give it a go. It's really fun to see great players doing great things. Esports related news very quickly. This slipped under people's radar yesterday. MLG has just become a part of Blizzard. This is actually a pretty big deal for Overwatch and Overwatch's future as a game in esports. Now, Blizzard now have a new division in the company to look after Overwatch esports, which includes the Overwatch League, hopefully starting later on this year, and the Overwatch World Cup. This full integration of MLG, Major League Gaming, was acquired by Activision Blizzard in 2015. As a company, it's done a bit of everything in the past, run online events, offline events, sort of tournament-style software and matchmaking online as well, including hosting a very well-received Counter-Strike Global Offensive CSGO Major. Those are the big events that Valve support with big prize money and in-game items, the biggest Counter-Strike events of the year if you're not familiar with the CSGO world. And MLG is currently supporting the Call of Duty World League online and offline in terms of production too. So, Blizzard swallowing up MLG into their ranks like this is a big piece of logistical and tech infrastructure support for Overwatch eSports. Should be a great building block for some really exciting things for the Overwatch League and this year's and future years of World Cup. So, good news for us Overwatch fans, and if you've ever fancied watch competitive eSports, then this is good news for you too. Final couple of bits of news. Sombra sitting emotes are coming soon, confirmed by Jeff on the boards. All of you Sombras who wanted to sit and felt that your life was incomplete without the ability to do so, well, your luck is in very, very soon. The next major content patch. I wonder what that could be. And in exciting news for you fellow microwave mains out there, Symmetra fans apparently going to be pleased soon on the skin front, according to Jeff Kaplan. So, hazarding a guess, Symmetra is going to be getting a skin in the next major content patch. I am hoping. Who knows, maybe it's going to be an anniversary skin. What would you like to see? Finally, saving and exporting highlights is still being worked on. This was actually confirmed on a forum post a few months back, but Jeff reiterated that more details should drop early this summer. Thanks for tuning into this Overwatch News Roundup. Throw a like or sub if you enjoyed, it really helps me out. Do check out my new D.va voice lines video, funny line she has from her new Heroes of the Storm appearance soon, in the link below. If you're new to the channel, do check out all of my regular Overwatch lore videos, interactions, voice lines and more. You can click these playlists and videos here below, whether you're on mobile or on desktop or laptop. Cheers for tuning in. I've been Hammeh, and stay classy, Kings Roll.